Satoshi Kon classic. Satoshi Kon. We're doing his classic Tokyo Godfathers.
AKA Convenience, the movie.
Yeah, it really is.
Coincidence, the movie.
It is
like Divine Intervention, the movie.
No, you know what it is? It's like watching anime Seinfeld. Just a lot of series of just crazy shit happening for no fucking reason.
No. I'll be real with you. No,
you know what?
Keep it real, y'all.
I'm gonna go with CJ on this. Chris, I got you, Chris. I'm backing you up. And no, we're not gonna get demonetized. So thank you.
Did y'all ever? Let me ask y'all this. Tokyo
Godfathers. Also, but no, Chris.
I want my 2 cents.
But we said all of that.
Larry David would give you $1 just to break it even. Like, here's $1.
Look at those 2 black guys. Come on, you can't do a hip hop beat. Why we gotta do a hip hop beat? Just saying. Come on, you look like you got the dreadlocks. He looks like he knows how to play basketball. He's kind of tall.
I swear, Curb Your Enthusiasm is funny. Look, the episode about the watermelon.
Dead Metro Boomin version of it.
Shut the fuck up, the watermelon.
That episode was
with
funny.
JB Smooth. I wonder what the fuck y'all want. I like watermelon.
I like watermelon.
I don't think this shit racist. Anyway, but no.
Tokyo Godfather was one of those.
No, real quick.
Yeah, go.
We said all that, like Divine Intervention, the movie. I'll be real. If you replace these homeless people with black people, we would say, "Oh, this is God, the movie," because everything that happened was, my daughter's here. Okay, God.
Hold on. We got to break down. They're not just homeless people. We have a young lady, a cranky old man, and a drag queen. All right,
cranky, Chris, he's homeless. I think he has a reason to be cranky.
True. I mean, he gets beat up by kids, which is like, wow, really?
I gotta be real with you. I think getting beat up by anybody and you live on the street is a hard thing. I don't think it matters if it's a kid to an old person. Get your ass kicked.
It's just fucked up.
It's like a meeting thing.
First off, how boring is your life? You're like, you know what? Today I think I'm gonna beat up a homeless guy. Fuck it,
boy. Rich people have fun. Eris, are you saying that was you? Hey, we're going to down South Silver Spring. Bring them back. That's
comes out from DJ and he got a bat in his hand ready to go.
No, I was raising. No, first of all, I was raising my hand because I just needed y'all to understand that what we witnessed, that since Chris brought off that part, was we were witnessing the Japan version of the Giuliani response.
It really was. Damn.
And this was 2003.
Let me tell you something. Did y'all ever? So this movie,
the Giuliani solution.
So when this movie came out on home video, I had seen this on a lot of shelves at FYEs and Sam Goodies and Suncoast before it shut down on them shelves a lot. And I kept saying I was going to get it, and I never did. And I'm like, why the hell did I not get this? Because it's actually a pretty overall. I actually enjoy it.
This movie.
It's very moving.
Yeah, it's very moving.
This is a very moving movie.
This movie for me was one of those movies where I remember when it came out, but this was like the during the height of my weebdom, whatever you want to call it. But I remember following the fact that they were premiering in America. Here's the funny thing. This is one of the rare movies where it premiered in America before it premiered in Japan. This is one of them rare things. Satoshi Kon, everybody that was a part of this movie was there. It was a whole premiere for it. There was a whole full theater of anime fans that was there for it. It was all good. That's what I remember. But what actually freaking happened was, everything with the shit. They couldn't keep the film going because it would cut off every 25 minutes because it was some difference between American and Japanese projectors. So it just kept shutting off for some strange reason. Kon didn't like the fucking response from the fans. Also, 8 movie theaters. It pulled in $40,000 in 2004. That ain't bad. Satoshi, the fuck is this?
The fact that
he was pissed.
But here's the other wild part.
Rightfully so. After Perfect Blue, right? Especially after Perfect Blue, it's like, come on.
Exactly.
But here's the kicker.
What he didn't know was this, and it was actually kind of on him. Hey, Toshi, come in. How many people in America do you think saw Perfect Blue? Well, it was like critically acclaimed. So, yeah.
But you.
What made you think a lot of people seen it though? It was a lot of. It was.
You put this movie.
This was classic early 2000s translation and cultural barriers.
But you put this.
It was one of those, yeah.
You put this movie out around the holidays in 2003. Again, the box office tells you nobody was going to the fucking theater to see this movie.
Of course.
But they did it also because they wanted to get it as part of the Academy Awards for Best Animated Feature. That was the reason why they put it in theaters at that time, which here's the thing.
Good move, smart move.
It's a smart move.
So you were Oscar hunting.
Which, I mean, it's a good enough movie. I see why.
This was the same year where Spirited Away came out, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing too. Like, how are you going to overcome the gargantuan behemoth that is a Studio Ghibli movie in fucking Spirited Away, which everybody in the States jerked themselves off in excitement over?
Chris, because nobody talked to anybody. The entire island of Japan, between Satoshi Kon and Studio Ghibli, nobody was talking.
Spirited Away is one thing. That makes sense. You have Disney distributing your movie. That makes sense because Disney's going to throw money towards, advertising the movie.
Satoshi got off the strength of Perfect Blue blowing the back of everybody's mind open.
Back shots.
Yeah, pretty much. He bent us all over, and I said, yes, Daddy, when he said, I got Paranoia Agent. That looked too big, but go ahead now.
I mean, hey, look, tough break. Hey, D. The only thing I can say to him is tough break, nigga. There's always paprika.
I mean, he did it right after this, so it was like, all right,
cool. Like I said, I think it was one of those things where it's like, bruh, I'm gonna need you to just reel it back a little bit. But for 40, I'm thinking like 40,000, 8 theaters. That's actually not bad for back in the day. Because they used to get nothing. They used to be like $8,000 that would go to an anime movie that went to a movie theater in that time, man.
I mean, well, see, Sue says paprika, but it was really Paranoia Agent that got everybody jerking themselves off on him big time. And I remember when Paranoia Agent dropped, and everybody's like, "See, man, this is anime at its essence." And I'm like,
I mean,
all right,
sure,
cool.
Look at that. I mean, look at that fire opening for Paranoia Agent.
I mean, look, that and the kid with the golden bat. That was the one that really got people over. It's like, who's the kid with the golden bat? What's the mystery?
Like little slugger just rollerblading around town with that bent baseball bat.
But here's the thing that get me
over here doing Shoma Super from rival schools on people.
Everybody, it's like, oh man, they got Little Slugger. Wait a minute, what do you mean he ain't the one that did it? What do you mean there's more to this story?
Oh yeah, Little Slugger.
Wait a minute, why did they switch to somebody else? Y'all weren't ready for animated anime, huh?
No, never mind that. Little Slugger was just a red herring.
That's what I'm saying.
Spoilers. It was a figment of this girl's imagination.
It was everybody's imagination. What happens when everybody doesn't want to let go? See, Satoshi Kon always plays on some type of theme, and in this movie, I would say people will say family.
It's coincidence, as you said earlier.
No. The theme in this one is parenting to me, because it's more parenting, because everybody is running away from a parent. I mean, either running away. Everybody is there because of a parent.
Yeah.
You have little baby Kiki. What was it? Not Kikio. Kyoko, who's just, like I said, just left in a fucking trash can. You got Hana, who real talk, she never had a mother. She really never had a family. Her only family was the rest of the drag queens. Which, by the way, and if you have a VHS of this, you have it in subtitles. Those subtitles, this is the most American thing ever.
Oh,
hold on. You see, in the subtitles of America, they call him the F word all the time.
Oh, he literally comes out his mouth and says the faggot.
But
I was like, what?
But here's the fun part, everybody. You know what the direct translation of what they were actually calling him? Drag queen.
So yeah, I think So here's the kicker.
No, Chris, there was no reason to call him faggot.
That's the thing.
That's called him a drag. Oh my God!
I watched this on Tubi.
You're lucky it was the early 2000s and this just flew.
So I watched this on Tubi, but they did redub it in I think 2019, 2020 with a new cast. So I kind of want to listen to the English dub cast just to see what it sounds like because
they only say it like once or twice anyway. They really didn't say it a lot, but in the subtitled one, it comes up a lot. But it's like in the direct Japanese, they never said that. No, there was no slurs in this. We only called him a drag queen. We probably call him tranny, but that's not a slur over here.
I mean, I think it's kind of
the errors. That look you're making is like.
But here's the thing,
America. I love it.
This movie, it's like they're presenting these characters with like sort of like again, it's even though it gets silly and there's a lot of happenstance, you do get sort of like the realism of like their background. Because like I said, Hana, they whatever.
No.
The first time, nigga.
No.
Okay. Anyway,
this is gonna spark your.
Anyway, sorry.
First of all, no. I'm sorry. You did not. Sorry, the character of Hana did not have the fundage to finish the rest of that transformation. You did not pay for the full amount of the DLC. So therefore, you are still stuck at the original program.
Okay. Well, the lover. What you trying to say my Xbox game can't fit in this PlayStation?
That is very much what I'm saying.
You are a bigot. You are a bigot. How? You are a bigot.
How, sir? I'm just pointing out the scientific facts here.
You are a bigot, sir.
So that means science. That means science is rooted in bigotry. Then
yes, it is. Actually, no, Harris, it actually really is. No,
how did you say?
Hey, nigga. Actually, no, nigga, it really is. Like. You know, where the whole thing, y'all black people got Twitch, got all that. That's bigotry, nigga. We ain't got no extra fibers in our body and shit to make us run faster.
I'm just saying, for somebody to be homeless and you only pay for half the work.
Eris,
because the word racist is getting ready to come out of your mouth. It's going to be a real big issue with me.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
I love people. So
Habibi firebombing got a missile tuck. If them robbers come through, then I guarantee they give it a lifestyle.
Just to be serious for a moment, her lover dies. And I like again, just going back to what I was saying, it's like all these characters had real shit happen to them that put them in that position. Like, it's just like that being the reason why she's homeless is because her lover dies. And it just put her in the kind of a position of just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm homeless, you know. And like you said, old girl is a runaway. Even to the point,
She's running away from, oh God, this is so weird. She's legit running away from love. She's ashamed of what she did. and she really feels that she's beyond forgiveness.
She talked crash shit about Christianity, so yay.
Oh, man. Yeah, she's
you,
all the way edgelord. Yeah, I love it.
Did you see that this little girl?
Thank you, Eris. Little girl. She's only 14.
Yeah. When you see
don't let the hats fool you.
When you see that this little girl, especially look at the flashback of what she did, I'm like, when she admitted, I was like, oh my God, is that why you're running away? You stabbed your father.
She straight up stabbed the nigga. Yeah, Miyuki.
Yeah, Miyuki.
Yeah.
Miyuki stabbed her father because, and I was like, why? Why'd you do it? Then the moment she asked, where did her cat go? I was like, oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, you don't mess with the family pet. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially when your child has that much of an attachment to the family pet.
I mean, look. Once she stabbed her dad,
nobody is safe from being stabbed.
Once we saw the reason for it, we were just like,
fair statement, I think.
It's like, hey.
There's also when people do that, here's me. She ain't autistic. She just love petting that cat all the time.
It was the early 2000s. That A word was not a thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We talk about she autistic.
It's like, no. See, you can't say it wasn't a thing. It's just it wasn't in the pop culture zeitgeist.
And I kind of wish it stayed out of it.
Zeitgeist. No, it needed to be. As a parent, no. Some of these kids.
No.
Some of these damn children need labels.
No. Because real talk, we all grew up with boomer parents, and they looked at it and said, "Hey, look, he just like,
bro, fucking
the way that they would just mask it."
He was chewing on the top of his shirt. He ain't even autistic. I don't know what you're talking about.
There are black parents out here that are realizing, as their kids are big ass adults, that was like, shit, I think my child had ADHD the whole time. Fuck,
Chris.
When I told my parents,
Chris, boomer parents just took whatever excuse, like it was flex tape, and slapped it on.
Sir, see, you're nice. You know what they did? Daddy took a belt and beat the autism out you.
Chris,
there was that, but then see that just made it. There was that. Yeah, that's just straight up child abuse. And hold on, that was child. I mean, that was child abuse, which in turn turned said child into a possible serial killer.
Oh yeah, really.
Congratulations! Congratulations, parents. You played yourself.
Do you want to know the fun thing I had? I was like,
turned them into sociopaths.
It really did.
I was like, hey, Dad, you want to do something fun? Like, yeah, what's up? So I took Ritalin for the first time in my life. How was it?
It was pretty damn good.
My dad.
Yeah, you probably should have been on Ritalin.
The look on my dad's face, like, I may have denied some medication my son probably needed.
How many people that I know that literally they smoke weed because they have ADHD as adults? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm taking you off the equation, D. That's because it's you. I already know. But I'm just saying, like, full-fledged adults that they smoke weed. It's like, yeah, I got ADHD. And I was like, oh, that explains a lot. That makes perfect sense now. So, yeah, makes sense. Get it? Totally.
Yeah,
Front Street, D.
Yeah, like, D is like, all right, cool. Gotcha. It's people that unknowingly didn't know that was smoking. It's like, they smoke. Didn't know. Crazy.
But yeah. Then we get Geen. Geen is interesting because he also is running away from being a parent. See, Geen is a tragic tale of anime writing. He got a gambling problem.
Of course he did. Which is why at the end of the movie, he gets a lottery ticket.
What was he? Was he a cyclist? What
He owned a bike shop.
A bike shop, yeah.
Like a repair bike shop.
And then owning the bike shop and gambling does not go hand in hand. I'm sorry. Just it does not. Like,
I think being an owner and having a gambling problem don't work. I mean, look at Homeboy and Goodfellas. All you had to do was keep selling your fucking your fucking was it beds?
No, it was his wigs.
Wigs, right? Oh yeah, because he jumped in the water.
I mean, look, we are in an age right now where gambling is at the touch of your phone, which is sad in a lot of ways because there's too many people like I got parlays. I'm like, nigga, you only won $50, bro. Like, what? You're not Bill Gates, man. What are we doing here?
Trying to get this DraftKings sponsorship.
I won $50. Oh yeah, no.
Gas money. All right, cool.
No. I was about to get into a fight with one of the niggas at my job. Shit, yep, that's right. Hit parlay. You did, nigga? Like, yeah, nigga, I got $55. Here's me. Cash out. Man, fuck you, D.
That was in my hands like, yo, just cash out, bro.
No. When I say cash out, no, because you can't cash out with $55.
Yeah, isn't it like a minimum?
Yeah, it was like at the minimum. He didn't even make the minimum. That's why I said cash out. You're like, nigga, fuck you. It was one of those things. You remember that picture of Ben Simmons just smiling as the whole was on the final? That's how I look. Like, nigga, fuck you, Wayne.
I just feel his ending of him getting a lottery ticket felt like you're just gonna blow it all again gambling.
Like, no, the fact that they didn't even, I mean, they reveal it that the lottery ticket was there. They didn't show nobody reacting like, oh, that's what was in it. Because I thought, God, I hate the fact that movies have done this to us now where we've been so conditioned to wait, to scrolling all the way to the end credits to see if there was an extra scene.
Like, I won the lottery.
I just went, you know what? I didn't even need any of that. All I would have needed was would have been if they just showed whether in the middle of the credits or at the end of the credits, Geen goes to pick up the bag and he sees the ticket and all we get is this. Like, all it has to be is animated of him doing this. That's it.
Well, I mean, okay, here's another movie that did that. We didn't see the aftermath of it. Vegas Vacation. Spoilers. End of the movie, the family, because the dude he burned through Griswold, went through all the fucking credit cards to get money because he was trying to get his lick back at the casinos and lost badly. They sit there and go in on Keno and they lose, but the guy next to him dies, but he had a winning Keno ticket that was actually money to like cover all what he lost and then some. But they didn't show the aftermath of it, which is fine. Like, you just in your head, you're like, oh, he must have they're going to get the money.
Yeah, they
whatever.
They leave it up to
I was
the
fine with that
imagination.
Because, you just leave to your imagination what they're going to do because it just ends with the son won all these cars at the casino and they just drive off with the cars. It's like, all right, cool. That's fine. I don't need to know the aftermath of what they did with the money. That's all that matters.
I ain't gonna fake. There was a couple of parts in this movie, and each story gave me one where it made me feel something. With Geen, it was him in the hospital and he saw his daughter. He's like Kyoko, and she just turned and he's like, Dosa. I was like, fuck! How did this like? I was like, that's when, like I said, that's when the blackness kick in for D. See, God trying to get you he trying to tell you.
I mean, Jen telling
your daughter, nigga.
I mean, Jen telling this story to that nurse about like how he became homeless. You're just like, oh damn, like this shit got real, like alcoholic, gambling, and yeah.
Even though this movie predates it, I don't want to deviate too far, but the movie predates this by, like, I would say either months or by a whole year. This feels like alternate reality Samurai Champloo.
And there's a reason for it. Guys, we need to recognize somebody who is a very big girl. Her name is Keiko Nobumoto. She is not only, let me tell you what she wrote for. She wrote the screenplay for Macross Plus, Macross Plus the movie, all of Cowboy Bebop Knocking on Heaven's Door. She all of Wolf's Rain, only one episode of Samurai Champloo, and She wrote all of Carol and Tuesday, and she's a fucking goat for me. Space Dandy. Without her, I dare say Watanabe only has one leg. I will go that far. Without her, none of his stories probably have any bite. She just passed away in 2021. So yeah.
I think it's wild too.
She is a freaking legend.
I think
I didn't know. I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh, no,
I'm just kind of mad that I didn't know that she existed until today. I'm kind of mad at that.
I think it's wild to see. Straight up, wild to see like the diversity.
She all-star.
I know, straight up.
I think it's wild to see the diversity also of Madhouse's animation, because Madhouse was behind this, and it's like if you typically have an understanding of Madhouse animation style, you're probably used to what was it fucking anime that everybody blew up on Gungrave, like that type of animation. So like when you're watching this, you're like, is this a Ghibli movie? Because it looks like a Ghibli movie, but it's
not for me. Not for me.
It kind of looks like it in certain ways.
Not for me. See, Studio Ghibli movies to me, they're softer in the face. Okay, they're very soft in the face. All four Satoshi Kon's like big time movies all have animation where people look like that.
Okay,
where their mouth where their expressions on their faces and their mouth are exaggerated. He's a master at having the missing teeth with his characters and all the rest of that. But with all of that bouncing around, they can have regular forms that look like regular people. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's the thing that those
even though they're kind of exaggerated.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's the quiet moments that they have in the anime that kind of gives all Studio Ghibli stuff. Because even the details, like I think we talked about it in Ghost in the Shell. The background of the animation of just the trash and it piling up and stuff, it looks very much like how trash would be piled up. It's not like some exaggerated version and stuff. You see, even when they find the baby, it's like.
But Ghibli to me is more clean though. They show. Yeah. They will still show a good example will actually be Ponyo. They will show how dirty the world is, but it still looks clean,
sanitized,
and that's what I'm saying. It looks sanitized, dirty. If you in Madhouse, oh no, you see the grime, you see darkness, you see contrast to it. You can almost, in some instances, if it's animated the right way, you can kind of smell the damn garbage. You know what I mean? You can tell that it's hand animated, that they took the time, there's fluid animation there and all the rest of it, but there's a hardness to it. There's a looseness to it. It's like, actually for me, it reminds me of this feels like a cousin of the animation to Cowboy Bebop to me. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. I don't know about you. You feel Ghibli. I feel like it's more something of its own, but familiar to something else.
This is a big question I gotta ask for Sue though. So Sue, you living in Japan and you're about to go back to Japan and stuff.
And you're a Tokyo Knight.
Yeah, you're a Tokyo Knight.
Tokyonian. Tokos.
Let's just stick with Tokyo Knight.
Anyways, I think we had this conversation on one aspect of Japan.
Tokyonian? Forget it.
What the homeless situation, is this movie accurate to that?
Yeah, very much so. In fact, it changed from, I would say it definitely changed from city to city. When I lived there, I used to see the little underpass in Akihabara. So it's like right above it is where the main train passes.
Yeah.
And directly under it where the cars will drive under it, there's like two sidewalks on both opposite sides, right?
Yeah.
Right directly under that bridge, I swear it like lines up like perfectly are one like a row after not row, is like sleeping tent, and they all are like perfectly aligned with the bridge.
So it's like Skid Row, but just like organized.
The thing is, you wouldn't even know it. you wouldn't.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. Skid Row, you see it, but it looks like this, like Skid Row, but incognito a little bit. That's what it sounds like.
No, it just sounds like a cleaner homeless camp.
It's very much so. A cleaner situation. I mean, you find not the shopping cart, but it would be like like a rucksack that'll just be full of random stuff. Some kind of hand cart that's got stuff that they're collecting, and it's always around every major subway station. So,
and just to give a little bit of, for people, from this country, just they can relate to shit. It's the same shit, economy shit. Just people losing their homes. Nothing. Is it mental health like it is in America a little bit too?
I would say it's a mix of everything, because the problem, especially in Japan, Japan has probably one of the most major mental health issues that still plagues that country, because no one ever takes it serious. They really have no one to talk to, which is why their self-deleting rates is like in the top. They're in the top 5 to 1% of countries that has like the highest rate, because who can they talk to? They can't talk to anybody. You don't get too many like there is no Japanese equivalent for betterhelp.com, you know what I mean? And
that's wild. That's actually
that's crazy.
Let's think about things.
And the thing is like the ones that like they do have like phone companies, like there's like I guess like a call center that you can call to talk to somebody, because I remember seeing a documentary about I guess like the dark side of Japan, and it did show like a very, very small company that operates as like like a mental health helpline, and there was actually a woman that was talking to, I guess, like this person on the phone who wanted to end their life, and then to, can basically talk them off the ledge, if you will. And I'm like, wow, the sad thing is that I bet you like a company like this doesn't even get the kind of media attention that it needs, the promotion that it needs, because there's a lot of lives in that country that could be saved if they had somebody to talk to.
I mean, I think that kind of goes to this movie, because I think all three of us pointed out, like all three characters have personal demons that they're running away from.
Yeah.
And all three of them have people they end up talking to in the movie in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. And it's one thing to have something like that where, in this movie, it's all coincidence, and by the most random of random chances, how everything becomes full circle. But in the case of the homelessness over there, I mean, we see the homelessness, we see again more of that hikikomori when Gin goes to what's her face's apartment, and he finds her husband's place. Bruh, when you see the mail like stuffed in the mailbox through the doors, and I'm like, yo, did this guy ever leave? Because you walk through the door, and when you have to step over a vast ocean of garbage bags, and you see the glowing light of the television, behind the curtain. I'm like, this guy never left. That is the realest sign of hikikomori. And listen, when I tell y'all that hikikomori is like a real thing, it's scary.
I mean, it's
this isn't like somebody who's like a total shut-in that you like you would see in America. Hikikomori is like shut-in and hoarder,
which that's a double whammy.
Yeah.
That's what. Which we had a lot of them in the state of Maryland. A lot of these old white. You be sitting there like, so where's all these trucks out? They go in that house over there. I thought that thing was empty. No, old white lady. Old white lady. What? Why are you taking out all them books? What the fuck? We had a lot of that.
I feel if you look
at hoarders, a good chunk of them are white women from Maryland.
Hoarders to me, I had to stop watching that show
Yeah,
because
I
it went
stopped
from
watching first
it
season.
started off interesting, like, oh, these people hoarding out all these. All right, cool, it's interesting. Then over time, it was like it's a nasty ass house. What the fuck is going on here?
Chris,
What are we doing here?
your black sisters kicked in. Is that a dead cat? Y'all nasty.
That reminds me, gentlemen. So I watch sometimes. Again, sue me. I'm colorful. I watch a series of videos on YouTube of these services. It's a cleaning service. They go.
You told me about that. You told me.
Yeah, where they go to former Hikikomori's residences just to clean the apartment out. And I swear to you, it's like after the work has been done, it's like, dude, you would have never thought the place looked like this.
It's like, it's Always Sunny. D knows this. The episode where fucking what's his face found out that fucking Charlie had an extra room that was empty and Charlie didn't.
Wait. There was an extra room back here? I mean, yeah, there was an extra room. But no.
We've been pissing in this bucket and you had a bathroom in it all.
Yeah, they were afraid. Wait. I couldn't stop. You beat me to it.
Eris, 9 seasons. Eris, 9 seasons of the show. This is what we like to call long-term booking. Charlie has been pissing in a fucking bucket in his apartment for years.
Frank have been pissing and shit.
Season 9, 10, or whatever it's on right now. They finally reveal, hold up, you had a whole bathroom.
They move a bookshelf and find a whole bathroom.
That is a level of consistency that I can applaud. They kept up. They kept up with that for
that's how Charlie's place is. It's like you said, it's just a lot of shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you this. The thing that always tripped me out though, it's what these people find. It's the things that they find.
Rare stuff.
Like some of it might so I would say some of it from like the most innocent of innocent things to the weirdest of weird to So this is where they had a collection of like one person was such a was like one hikikomori was the collection of idols.
Idols like
like young no. Mm-mm.
Are we talking about books and shit?
No. Okay, so idol.
Oh shit! Now I know idols.
The collection of idol. Yeah, the collection of idol goods. Meaning, those little girl groups. Like, for example, homegirl from Satoshi's movie. From homegirl from. Homegirl from Blue. They would just have like the entire room filled with the group that this particular girl was in, to a bunch of images of her in general, because that's the one that they idolize. Like that
person needs to be away from kids.
That person belongs on a list.
Watch. You just see the glow. They're standing in front of
away from kids.
Eris, they standing in front.
First of all, she's a grown up.
They stand in front of that monitor. You just see the glow, and they're just doing this.
Hold on. Because nobody questions. Hold on, and because nobody questions where where they get the money to attend every single one of their concerts.
Drugs.
Hold on. Drugs in Japan.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
No, because
trafficking, I don't fucking know.
No, and because he's always there at every concert, he's right there in the front row. Do you know this?
He's over there.
Yeah.
Look at.
I'm
telling you.
My personal favorite.
Bro, that one just.
I love how Japanese people have all the smoke for shit, but don't punch no pedophiles in the face. I will never understand that country, yeah. I have been people. I have been studying the Japanese since I was since 2002. I love Japanese culture. I respect them and all the rest of that shit. It's a cool country. Let me tell y'all something. Japan as a culture is fucked up. And look, hey, all y'all think it's all good. Oh, it's cool. Gundams, cheap Nikes. I can live in Japan. No, you can't.
Well, D,
there is a level of mental fortitude that you gotta have.
Look. When
you're
taking your page from the your white brethren in the U.S. when it comes to being a pedophile, I mean, hey, just the same playbook.
No risk, no reward.
It's just only now, within the past 2 years, we've been seeing a pattern of older white Christian fundamentalist males that are pedophiles. So,
look. Here's my thing.
No, nationalist Christian, like hyper Christian.
Yeah, hyper Christian.
Hyper Christian nationalist.
You're right.
You gotta be this tall to love the Lord Jesus like I do. Them niggas.
But nah, man, it's. I just look. All I'm saying is, old girl at the beginning. That's how I knew I was going to like. Because I hadn't seen this movie in a while. So like when she sat there and was just like, oh, "Of course you went to all these Christians. What is this?"
I always feel like that was like a weird, not like
it felt out of place looking at it. Because I was like,
out of place. Right. I did like how in the English version though we got the dude that was speaking Spanish, they were speaking English. I thought, good.
Hey,
good.
That whole sequence is fucking hilarious.
When I watched it, they were speaking full on Spanish.
That's what I'm saying. It was Spanish.
Yeah. The one on Tubi that I watched, the dude was speaking Spanish, and she's looking at him like,
I really thought it was Portuguese at first. But I'm like, no, they ain't Portuguese. That's Spanish. You know what I mean?
It's kind of funny you say that because one version I did find online was the Portuguese version.
See, exactly. Look.
Hey, listen. Did y'all love my man with the assassination? Just like,
listen, Agent 47, Hispanic Agent 47 was awesome.
Sir, that was Hispanic Ethan Hunt with the.
I'm still gonna say.
What was that? Old Joe Parker. Freaking Jason Statham. That joke we had the wig.
Yeah.
No, I'm still gonna call it like Hispanic Agent 47 because, dude, the disguise. You came as not just, like you weren't just a janitor or just someone that just cleaned up the
waitress.
Place. You had to make yourself be a woman. You put on a wig, you had the makeup, the outfit, and everything. I really thought you were a girl for a second.
Hey, when he did
that, you ripped the wig off.
I was like, "Yo, okay."
Was like, "Yo," my man was like, "Your soul is required in hell."
Hey, but I like how Jim was also at the. I think it was coincidental. Saved by the Bell, because Jim was about ready to fucking murder old boy with that fucking bottle, and all of a sudden the dude got fucking got, and Jim was like, "Okay, well, never mind."
The fact that Geen rolled up like this with the bottle in hand.
I was with Hannah the whole time. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? This is nice. What do you? No,
sweetheart. What are you doing? I love it because he was like, "Sweetheart, what are you doing?"
I mean, let's take a moment here. Let's just back up and take a moment. We helped out. We saved the life of a Yakuza member by removing the car that almost ran him over.
Which, by the way, wild, but okay.
Very wild. And
very important Yakuza member.
The fact that you saved the guy's life, who was on his way to his daughter's wedding. Invited you to said wedding. I'm like, bro, y'all about to be somewhat, I ain't gonna say set for life. But y'all about to be taken care of. You might have to join the gang and all. But
but you get fresh clothes.
Look, Chris.
You get access to fresh clothes and a bath.
Chris, the Omni Alliance takes care of people.
Hot showers.
Well, D. They take care of people until they got dismantled, and then it's like tough shit. You're on your own, buddy.
But then it had me thinking, you guys were about to bring. Hold on, you guys were about to
It's
bring.
2003. They're still in power.
All right,
No.
fair.
No, here's what had me thinking. I was like, yo, if they had played their cards right, you would have had, you would have had.
It's a very multifaceted Yakuza with a drag queen, a young girl, and a alcoholic older man. So
No. See, Geen would have been
like
Geen would have been fine. Miyuki, I don't know what they would have did with you.
she could have made.
It's the Yakuza.
No, I'm just saying.
Trafficking?
No. See, it's not even trafficking. In their case, they would have had to try to pass her off as like the youngest hostess in one of their clubs.
Oh, she was serving drinks.
Oh, damn. Yeah, she would have been a hostess. Fuck, I keep forgetting.
She either would have been a hostess or God help her, she would have been a bartender.
As somebody that S+ ranked the hostess contest in Yakuza 5, I know a little bit about.
Hana would have been all right. I know a guy that can get you on a show. I know a nigga that does shows like that. I don't go to him. Look. Dude who's obviously gay. I mean, I don't go there.
I don't go to him,
but I know the guy that worked down there. He did me a favor one time.
Also, I got a cousin.
Also, oh my God. Yo.
It's always a cousin.
Eris, I got a question. Now, Eris, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't ask you on your Pokemon card. The reason why I have to ask this is this. This is an anime thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you run into any drag queens out there?
Oh yeah. I did.
Are they now? This is where I have to ask the real question: Are they portrayed in anime fairly, or is it about?
It's a mix. I would say it's a mixed bag. Of course, anime you always have to put in that leeway of exaggeration, but then sometimes the real life equivalent is actually more exaggerated than the anime.
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes I look at the anime version and be like, yo, anime is subtle compared to
here's what the kicker is when we talk about anime and stuff, because me and Sue, like some of the recent anime movies that hit in the US, whether it's the Chainsaw Man or even Demon Slayer and some of the other ones, it's like the way we get the sort of visual of Japan. I have to literally turn to him like, so how much of this is legit? Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
I love it.
All right, cool. Got
you.
Like,
personally, listen, I do not get mad at any of that whatsoever. It's like anytime that either one of you always got to turn to be like, it's like y'all turn to me to be like the spell check of Japanese.
Well, it's not even that. You know what it was?
No. Chris is more spell check. For me, it's like,
because it's one of those things.
I need you to update my website. They are not doing that no more. They stopped doing it. So why the fuck is it here?
It's not even that. It's one of those things where it's like there's certain things I can clock. Like good example, we did Tokyo Drift. I knew some of the Tokyo Drift was bullshit. Pretty much, I knew.
I'm just saying. It's just when y'all look to me for the confirmation. I personally, I love it.
Because it's just I think people, because especially watching this movie, people have a misconception about Japan. To what D was saying earlier about, you just think it's just Gundams and blah blah. No, it's more than that.
I told y'all that like a good smooth year 4 of me living there.
Bullshitters! You told us that. You told us that week 4 living over there.
Week 4? Okay, fine, sure.
No. What I'm saying is this. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah. Look, the point is.
No, I mean, I believe like after I put some miles, like once I put some miles on the road of living there, I'm like, oh yeah, like people, the people that have like the super fascination of coming to this country, y'all don't know.
And that's what I was saying, because for me, my spell check with you is more on a cultural basis, because anime itself is an art form. It exaggerates everything, number one. And number two, and we're seeing it in this anime, and it's been brought up by people, especially I really want to make a point about One Piece lately. Yes, anime is a rebellious art form in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I think people really don't realize it. It really is.
It's talking about important
topics. From important topics to being talked about to, wow, there's a lot of titties here. It's a rebellious art form. And Eris you have told me several times, yeah, that's respected, that's respected, that's respected, but Looney Tunes is respected in America, right? Yeah. Dragon Ball's Looney Tunes over here now.
Yeah.
Like that's you grew up off of that. Of course you like Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? It's exotic to us because you know what I'm saying, we got it in whatever dose. So I always ask you stuff what happens culturally because there is a gap of what happens in anime and what happens in real life. And for me, what's so interesting is actually going back to older anime and lining it up to what happened historically and what's going on over there. It's like I understand why they drew stuff like that. I understand why they did things like this. They were talking about this was going on in Japan at the time, so that's what. So you can see it in all their art form. And I will respect anime to that. They've always had that. One Piece is shockingly very rebellious when you look at the prep they actually put in it. So yeah, so there is a bit of a middle finger from anime always put up to Japanese society. It's always you got to understand where's it being pointed at and what context. Because at the end of Grave of the Fireflies, all of you are crying, but in actuality, it's boomer Japanese people going, go to school. And if y'all know the real context of Grave of the Fireflies, how it was trying to shame Gen X and millennial Japanese kids, holy fuck, it's some psychological old school WW2 Japanese imperialistic bullshit. And it's shocking. But none of us will understand it because there's a cultural gap. So that's where anytime. So that's why I always ask Harris. They stopped wearing that. Why the fuck are they showing it? I mean,
I would say only for, or I would say cultural reasons or like cultural events. Like they'll wear that, but they don't. You know, you're not going to walk down the street and see that every single day.
I mean, but that's
it's just real talk. Me and Chris want to know, Harris. So. Look at this scene of Yakuza. That never happened in any context. We know. We just want to be sure.
No, but it's just to me, it's like that's why like when I was asking about the homeless.
That reminds me, I gotta bring back energy drinks from the convenience store.
Don't you do that.
I'm gonna bring them back.
This one down here is going to be saving them and purposely do a whole action.
Oh, dude! Literally during the pandemic, I bought like different flavors of Gokuri.
No. See, I'm not even talking about the Gokuri. I'm talking about the energy drinks that you can get from any pharmacy or the convenience store.
Oh yeah.
And like the moment you take it, blue flames are around y'all. Heat up.
It's like, dude, we're gonna get through this BlurCon rave. Time to drink up.
I can already see you two. Like you two be walking around just punching.
There's this energy drink they had on American Dad. It was like Monster Energy
the roundhouse kick. Hold on, because Chris is told the roundhouse kick takes out 10 people at once.
Actually, nah, D knows this. I'll be doing your Kazuma's 6-part fucking WWE holds that he does in season 3, where he does the fucking suplex into the fucking arm bar to the fucking power bomb.
He just this nigga did a whole king.
Oh, the multi throws.
Yo, he suplexes you, puts you in the hold. Goosh, another one. Poof. I'm like, and then punches you in the face
where he got it from.
afterwards.
It's Ultimo Dragon. That's Ultimo Dragon bullshit. That's where he got that from. That's what it was.
Yeah, but
I was trying to make, because remember, it's a dragon sleeper. Then he comes around here and does something else, and then he does that suplex. That's all.
But that's why I was asking about the homeless thing, because when Jin and the old boy, well, his man that dies peacefully gets beaten, his corpse gets kicked to shit. I was like, bro,
thanks for that movie.
Like,
yeah,
damn, this hit my heartstrings here. Like, this man is like he getting his ass whooped for what? Like, damn, like it's that scene is just like, damn, like they just kicking the shit out of the corpse. That's what we're doing. Like,
I mean, and the thing, like, if I can go back to Miyuki real quick, now kids like me, like Miyuki, have definitely existed like long before I came to live there, but it's kind of I don't want to say it's funny. It's really sad. It exploded after I left.
In terms of like,
Is it because of COVID? Was it because of
No,
COVID?
it wasn't even because of that. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was because of COVID. See, here's the thing: is you got runaways from all over the country, and they have like they now meet up and they stay in this one spot in Kabukicho. It's like like y'all seen that part in Shinjuku where over the hotel is the Godzilla head statue.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Right below, in front of it, is like this big open space, and they're called the Toyoko kids. That's what they're referred to as. And these Toyoko kids, they're just runaways. Varying from, as I would say, as young as like first year junior high school kids, so like barely coming out of elementary school to high school to young adults that just they're just running away from various things, whether it's family problems at homes, being bullied at school, to I would say just between those two things alone, between getting bullied at school, the pressures like between both school and family, they just run away. Some of them run away as far as Hokkaido, and some run away as far west as Osaka, and they just made their way to this part of Tokyo, and they all hang out right there in that one spot. And it's so bad because it's kind of an open space area that the people that have their businesses and different establishments there really can't do anything about it because it's a public space.
Wow.
They would try to set up barriers and stuff like to deter these kids from just lounging around here and hanging out. But all they do is they'll just you could put up a box or put up a gate and they'll just lounge right in front of it.
Damn.
I think what a lot of people don't want to talk about is that when I was homeless, yes, the amount of teenagers that you would see homeless would fucking make y'all sick.
Yeah.
But I can only say in a sense here in America, here in PG County, it's what you think it is. Home. 90% of it is home.
Mm-hmm.
The other 10 is the tragic shit you don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like they can't go back, or there's nothing to go back to. But that's a very real thing with teenagers being homeless. In the case of Mayuki, I get it, but I like how her story, if you notice, it was the world, her convenience, God was saying, go home.
Yeah.
Everything was telling her,
take your ass home.
You need to go home.
I mean,
when she saw her dad on the subway, I'm like, little girl. At that point,
she freaked out.
I'm not talking, like I said, I'm calling, no, little girl. If you don't turn around and talk to your goddamn dad.
She freaked out so much that she cracked open the window and leaped out of the train.
Well, I mean, that was the funny thing about it, because it's like, by the time you get to the end of the movie, now you finally figure out, because that police inspector was like, oh, that was her dad. Of course it was.
Yep.
Of course it was. Like, yeah. That's what made it.
Well, I mean,
like
when she told
the train was hilarious. It was like,
when she told the Hispanic family that her dad was a cop, because number one, shout outs to the Yiddies in this movie.
I know it's supposed to be heartwarming right now. We're supposed to be as she's talking about her dad. As she's talking about her dad, I'm looking at the other one. I'm going, Hold on, Chris.
I was the same. Listen, it went from that to Jesus, Nestor, Jesus.
Shut up, Harris. Shut up. That's a failed chant, and you know it. It's a failed chant.
No. As soon as the Yeeties was out, I was like, Okay, movie. All right,
Okay.
Satoshi. It's not a Satoshi movie without some yiddies. Without them exposed.
All right.
All right.
Impressed. All right.
All right.
Wonderfully animated. They are brown this time.
Aha.
I see. Diversity at its finest.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yeah.
You know, you see,
In 2003.
you see, this is what happens when you predate these ideals.
These identity politics.
Keep
Nick
politics out of my anime. All right. Cool.
You know what? All right, look, I understand. All right.
What do you understand, sir?
I'm listening.
White people, look. I have seen a couple few reviews of this anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. We know he is. I've seen quite a few reviews of this anime, and everybody says the same thing. But is it because white people just really, really want to be first in the line to say something is diverse or something is so inclusive and shit? Here's the thing. The reason why I liked anime and like certain things where nobody just mentioned it is because you don't have to mention it. It's just cool when you look around. It's like, brown, white, this, that going on. Happiness, love, peace, inclusion. Everybody's working together. You know what I'm saying? Cooperation makes it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. You know what I mean? What ruins it is somebody who's being a gaywad about it. Guys, there needs to be more of this. You haven't picked up a brick.
I need you to stop because you're scaring the hoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're over here trying to build a fucking house, and you're like, come on, guys, we need more inclusion. You know what we need? We need more of these people over here, and we need more of that, and we all need to have this to pronounce ourselves. It's like we were running this fine until you came over here. So
thank you.
So my point is this. My point is, chill. Anime is shockingly not inclusive at all. And yes, this is a fucking victory, but I need you to understand this. Understand it very well. The Japanese don't make this anime for none of us.
They really don't.
They make it for their eyes. And Satoshi Kon he was really big. He was really big, so much so that them premiering this movie in America was him going the fuck for what? Over Japan? He was pissed at the idea of that shit. Because he was big on, I want to show Japan. Notice at any of his anime, none of his characters are over exaggerated.
Yeah,
none of it. The only time you've seen that was when he was writing JoJo's Bizarre. He was writing for the OVA of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, all of his anime, none of the characters look exaggerated. They look like Japanese people. The women have real Japanese breasts. I say that for a reason, because if you really look at how he forms, like, they look like Japanese women. They have hair like Japanese people. He wanted his people to really look like his people, and I love that.
They're not over exaggerated, comically oversized Yavahos like Orihime or freaking Nami from One Piece.
Yeah, they're not. Come on, man. We're not dealing with
those. However, are porn stars.
We're not dealing with midgets inside of small sacks, like I don't know, like fucking Taki from fucking from Soul Calibur or something, nigga.
I mean, we're not talking about walking customs violations.
Man, we're not talking about two steel balls hooked up to a brawl like fucking Kasumi off of Dead or Alive here, okay? These are real women who don't have back problems. These are real women. But for real, he really wanted his people to look like his people. So it's kind of cool when you see everything animated actually kind of proper. Yeah, it's still anime. Of course it's anime, but it's like a realness to it, and it's a real appreciation I got for that shit. Yeah, I had to throw that out there, man, because it's just amazing. It's just amazing to be how everybody latches on to Hana so much. And yes, Hana's the most fun in the whole movie because she's singing and everything and trying to be the mother of everything. That's what she's really big on. She didn't have a mom. Straight up. You know what I mean? Straight
no
up.
Family, period.
No family, period. So
the only I would say the only family that Hana had was besides Gin and Miyuki, but even Hana knew that this isn't going to be forever. You literally ran away from the only real actual family you had, which was the club that you worked at.
Yeah,
with the other drag queens.
Yeah, all the other dudes and women. It mattered. You know, some were transitioning, some weren't.
I mean,
look, gotta be all inclusive, y'all. So you got to say men and women in this.
No. I mean, no. I got no problem. I mean, at least when we saw what happened after they stayed there and left, that Hana received a note that says, this, you can always come home, and a fresh 10,000 yen. I was like, man, 10,000. I was like 10,000 yen in 2003. I'm like, yeah, that would have been like 1-to-1 equivalent of $100. That's what Hana got.
I mean, yeah.
I like the fact. Remember
fast forward to today, bro. That's like Hana got $50.
Well, and a gift card to Nordstrom's.
Was.
And a gift card to Nordstrom's.
On a good day, $60.
Dog. I don't give a fuck, man. That nigga, when he got up there and knocked on the door, his mama came to the door. I was like, he jumped up on him like that. I was like this. Hey, fuck you, man. Fuck you, dog. I mean, we all got family. Yes, I'm crying. It's holiday heart all over again. You don't think gay people can't make me cry? Yes, they can.
You understand? The adrenaline, you see.
It's like, the problem is, that's adrenaline, nigga. It's not even, I'm not even crying. It's just more like I had a headache.
It's like I had tears in my eyes.
Like, why is your bottom lip shaking?
Nah, but that was a sweet moment.
That was very sweet, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. That was definitely a sweet moment. Yeah, Hana now gets $50 in a Hobby Lobby gift card. Yeah, Super Smash. That's exactly what I said.
Exactly. Hobby Lobby's gonna go far though. It's gonna go far. Y'all think it ain't? But
bro, I think what was had me rolling
it's like I learned from that old 80s movie. He said, I said it once before and I'll say it again. Life moves really fast. If you don't stop and take a look around once in a while, you're gonna miss it.
I just find it funny that the reveal of this movie. So the big reveal is the baby that they've been trying to find the parents of turns out was stolen. Was stolen.
The weirdness behind all that. First of all, they spot the girl. They spot a woman who was about to bungee jump without a bungee. That is dangerous.
Here's the thing. Again, in the midst of
Thank you, D. I was saying they stop her and come to find out, oh my god, that's like you're the mom, this is your baby, like please, like take care of her, and yada yada yada. Like first of all, shout outs to Hana running them hands. The slaps that have shown up in this movie.
Look, chef's kiss. The fact that
that's like all good drag queens. I'm about to hit you like a nigga right now.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
the thing of it is
loaded, hold it, extra charge.
The thing about it is the fact that the lady in question that they thought was the mother turns out she stole the kid because her kid came out stillborn,
which was wild. I'm like,
because here's the thing. Movies and television shows have done these sort of things. Lifetime at one point made a fucking killing off of doing these different type of variations of the mother kidnapped the baby because she could either A, the woman couldn't have a kid, or B, she took the kid because, again, stillborn or some shit like that. And it triggered that kind of thing of like, I'm gonna steal this baby. And it's like, why?
Let
Like,
me tell y'all something, y'all.
Because it smiled at me for the most innocuous of
that
reasons.
shit. That right there.
Yeah.
Because it smiled at me.
No, and that's exactly why. In other words, y'all, and D can tell y'all this, there's nothing more scarier knowing that they locked down the hospital because somebody stole a baby.
That's a real thing, people.
When I was working at the hospital, they locked it down because someone stole a baby. Now, we was all saying, we don't deliver babies here, but we have a pediatrician here. Time out. You mean somebody walked in the pediatrician's office and stole a baby?
That's bold. That is a bold move to sit there and say, I'm going to steal a baby and make, and that to me, if I'm gonna be real,
I'm gonna steal a baby inside of a hospital.
No risk, no reward.
I want people to understand something here. To steal a baby in a hospital, I have watched plenty of movies that show this. There's a measure of just audacity to do that and think that you're going to get away. And funny thing is, the reason why a lot of these people get caught, it usually happens when the child grows up and gets older and cognitive, and they can, especially in the teenage years, they're like, hold on, something's off. You don't feel like you're my mom.
Because now that don't happen no more. Now that's the sick part, Eric Chris. What you just said, I think the last batch of kids that did that were born in 2004. I think that's such a 90s crime.
Yeah.
I think around, like I said, it still happens. But I think to like, you're not my real mom, that shit don't happen no more.
Oh, no.
Back in the day,
DNA, put it this way, DNA tests and all that stuff have basically made it to where that's not a thing anymore. It's like, all right, whatever, man. We'll figure out who your parents are. DNA tests. All right, we're good.
So you mean you mean to tell me? I thought you said my dad was white. Yes, your dad was white, and so was your mama. You white boy. I stole you.
Run, wastebasket, run!
That's what she was like.
Run, wastebasket, run!
There was quite a few. The jig is up, run, wastebasket, run moments.
In this movie, yes, it was.
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those situations where you just sit back and you're just like, all right, that's a thing that happened. Cool. But just the happenstance of just her trying to yeet herself off, and then all of a sudden it just like, she's magically saved because of the sign, and the sign drops, and then she somehow manages to land safely onto the ground.
Listen, that was all of Japan, the spirit of Nobunaga Oda with that updraft holding up.
A baby shall not die today.
Holding up that side. No, I'm serious. It created an updraft so strong that you were able to hold on to the other side of that flag and float back down safely.
Bro.
A spoonful of sugar go down ass.
Hey! Shout out to Dick Van Dyke hitting 100.
I know, right? I know, man. Who knew
that part?
He's the hardest dyke there is.
I accept everything else that has happened in this movie, but just seeing how you held on, the flag rips. The gust of wind just held it in place. I said, son, who told Mega Man to activate tornado hold and keep it there?
I'll tell you right there, Eric, never say die.
I'm gonna say no. Again, I accepted everything. I accepted everything. Listen, I accepted everything. You know, the girl falls, and Miyuki catches her with the baby, and she's like, "Give the baby back to her mom." I'm sorry, she is holding you. How exactly? No, this isn't working.
Yeah.
But then Gin catches Miyuki, and the baby falls, and I'm like, "Oh my god! Somebody please save this baby!
Somebody help the child!"
Yo, shout outs to Hana though. Hana was like, "Hey, yo, cowabunga it is." Leaps off, catches the baby, slides down, and this was like that stunt from Jackie Chan's Who Am I? You know that stunt when he went down the side of the building, and if he didn't catch himself right at that end where the edge is like that thin, oh, he's dead, right? Hits the edge, falls over, and I'm like, oh my god, Hana, no, please. You held onto the flag, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Then the flag rips. But like I said, the moment the ghost of Nobunaga Oda sent that updraft, me.
Well, that was a load of shit.
Told you, man. Never say die. Hold on to your dream. Keep your head to the sky.
I just
you
couldn't.
Can win. You can win. Hold on to your dream.
I was willing, and like I said, I let everything else go. I even felt bad for Gin when them when them youngsters rolled up on him and.
What's up, nigga?
Beating up a fucking corpse is just like, what are we doing here?
I was like, bro, y'all done? Yeah, nobody understood that the other old man was already gone.
It's already dead.
Lesson, old man.
Because we got nothing else to do on this New Year's but beating up homeless people.
Tried, and when they really tried to run off with that man's 30,000 yen, he's like, nah. Give it back. Yo, Gin got up like, I ain't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell, nigga.
He ran after him and got the break. Because I was like, yo, how you going to get the brakes beaten off of you when you was getting ready to pull up on that Yakuza member with the bottle in front of other Yakuzas? The dynamics ain't matching here. Did you readjust your stats at the wrong time? You know how you do a Def Jam fight for New York? You can go to Henry Rollins' gym and adjust your stats.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that Henry Rollins was in that game.
Yes, he was.
Henry Rollins forgets that he's in that game. You know that, right?
I think Henry Rollins forget anything he does with black people. I'm not calling him a racist. Game. I just don't think he hangs out with us a lot. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, hey, it's just is what it is and stuff. But nah, it's like I said, I enjoyed this movie. It's just kind of funny looking at the history of it that it net resulted in them really trying to get a best animated feature out of it and stuff. And it's like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, come on. Like,
who knew Satoshi was actually chasing gold in this?
The one time.
Chasing a ring. Who knew? But this is one of those movies that's actually very underrated. It actually goes into the whole thing we always say when it comes to anime movies. I feel that because, let's just be real, because the anime series are so popular, they're so easy to digest, there's not time for these movies anymore. And there's some really good anime movies that people just don't know. People aren't familiar with Satoshi Kon. That's amazing to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, granted, we weren't familiar with Keiko Nobumoto, but still,
yeah,
you don't know some of these people that put some of these anime together. They are brilliant creators. You know what I mean? And I really just find it funny that a lot of people don't really talk about Tokyo Godfathers as much as you think they would. You know what I mean? I remember when this first came out, and yes, I know amongst our generation of anime fans, we know this, but that's what I'm saying. Younger than us, I don't think a lot of people know about this movie.
Nah.
It's being real. I just don't think they do. I could be very wrong with that. But whatever,
Dude, when she was like when homegirl was about to throw herself off of the building, and and her husband was like, don't do it, let's start over, let's we can let's rebuild, let's be rebuilt. And she was like, listen, I'll go and you follow me. I'm like, oh, she really about that life.
Well,
Eris,
eats.
Eris, it was already bad enough that I found out there's a whole website where women are waiting to divorce their husbands or waiting for their husbands to die, and they're giving out tips and encouragement and just they just want, like, I wish he would die, he's still around. Some of them are doing, I don't know what voodoo/hoodoo is for Japanese women, but they out there doing that shit. What you need to do is put this in this drink. It's like, yo, Japanese society is fucked.
Big time. Like, just,
boy, y'all niggas is cooked. I'm like, man, look, all the cares, and all I think is about is your boy, your boy, the Emperor, just said, I just want y'all to fuck. That's all.
No, you're talking about the former prime minister.
Prime minister, not the Emperor.
Yeah, former prime minister Shinzo Abe.
That's all he wanted. I just want y'all to fuck.
I just
Jedi Ghost Abe's son.
I swear, when Sue put that picture in the group chat, understand. I had to step away out of my bedroom. I was awake when I saw that shit in bed. I had to leave the bedroom, and I was downstairs crying. Because otherwise, I woke my wife up like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You don't understand. I can't explain this at 11 o'clock at night." Look at this damn meme.
I'm imagining Chris trying to run downstairs, holding in laughter.
No, let me tell you something. I have found myself. I have caught myself. This is years ago. I was at home and I was listening to an episode of Smodcast, and I didn't, because I'm listening to headphones. I'm in bed, and I didn't realize I was laughing hard until like I took my earbud out because it was itching. I was like, Christ, I was laughing pretty fucking damn hard. Holy shit. You don't realize it. So like I'm in bed and I see that, and I'm trying to hold my laughter in, like let me get the hell up and go downstairs so I can just laugh. Like, what the fuck?
I love it, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm guessing our next episodes are your review.
Yeah, that won't be a live show. Just to let you know, that will not be a live show, but
you will see video.
You will definitely see video of it. It's going to definitely be shorter. Oh, I was dead serious. I'm picking 15 topics. I'm hitting the 10-minute mark on all of them. Click next, click next, click next.
We'll start off with who died this year, just to make it. Just to get it out the way.
That's
because let's be real.
That's a smooth hour right
there. No, let's be real. Death comes in at the last minute before New Year's because
10-minute mark. Y'all got 10 minutes.
Because I remember last year when we did it, it was like all of a sudden death came in on the last second. Oh, got another alley-oop for you. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, who died now? Like, we just found out, live, Lamar Wilson died. That blows my mind. I lost track of him as just,
because I still followed him. He was still making, he had stopped making videos, like full on long form videos on his own channel, like almost maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And he was just doing shorts.
Oh, okay.
His last short was a month ago.
Yeah. The thing that caught me was suicide. Like, wow, what?
I mean,
sorry. This was he died how long ago? That caught me off guard. Like it really completely caught me off guard.
Dude, what really messed me up was that he was only about 7 or 8 years older than us.
Yeah, he's like 47.
He was 48. He was 48 when he died.
Yeah, he was in that space with Dashy and
Yeah.
Black Nerd and all of them.
Yeah, he's from that time. He's from the 2010
the early era,
like 2010s YouTube, and he's done videos with them. You know, sure. I think just this year he did a video with Dashy.
Yeah,
and that's you never know. You know, this is I meant to say that at the very end of the movie, I really did in the back of my mind literally heard the Temptations. Ooh, I really did. And then when her dad walked in, you know, when her dad walked in with the credits,
I mean, just seeing all, I mean, the fact that the inspector turned out to be Miyuki's father, I'm like, the movie was like, we got to squeeze one more bit of,
hold on.
Because one more ounce of that, of convenience and
because you're probably asking yourself at this moment, why are they called Tokyo Godfathers? Well, when they finally give the baby back to the real parents, the parents name all three of them the godparents.
They were like, we would like for you to be the godfathers of our child. I mean, granted, you threw all kinds of craziness in the span of, let's say,
a week.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say
4 days.
Safety measure a week. 4 days.
5 days. I would say it started at Christmas Eve and ended right at New Year's.
This
That's
is
5 days right there.
What I love about this is so funny. As much as I hate, the older I get, the more I like the holiday season. I don't necessarily like Christmas because it's, blame capitalism. But for the most part,
we're all Charlie Brown.
I do like the holiday season because I'll be honest with you, people are nicer. Everybody's nicer around this time of the year. And as much as Eris, the face you made, I want to be a grouch about it. I like it when people, I like, you know what I'm saying? I really want to be a grouch about it, but we had like the Christmas party at my job today. I like when people are happy. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it is, man. The older I get, the more I like Christmas. Actually.
I mean, people around your workspace, maybe, they're happier, but I mean, like in this society as a whole, this political climate,
we live in a society.
Like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad, Eris, I don't work in Virginia no more. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I don't work with, and I say this, I say this to be funny, but I mean this. I'm glad I don't work with white people right now because I don't know what type of person I'll be around y'all right now. I will probably be an asshole. Hopefully I wouldn't. Hopefully I like Don. Don's cool. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're that. But
D in Virginia.
But yes. And that's me looking at the niggas. How is it, Eris? I mean this. I'm not joking. I work in Suitland. How is Suitland less ghetto than Richmond Highway? Richmond Highway smells like piss.
It's because if you think about it, as black people, we were like, hey, look, it's the hood, but we're going to make it sensible. Okay? Yes.
It's the hood, but you're not allowed to buy liquor on Sundays.
Yeah, well, now you can.
Not in Virginia.
That's Virginia, sir.
No, that's what I'm talking
Maryland,
about.
you can.
No, I'm talking about Virginia.
Maryland. Well, Virginia also is just weird because ABC stores. Like, how about you get a fucking liquor store in Virginia? How about that? Be sensible. Be like everybody else. No, ABC stores.
ABC stores are fine.
Hey.
I shop in one.
Virginia's like, hey, why don't you go fuck yourself, okay? Why don't you stay in your little ghetto hut in Maryland? We don't have bad neighborhoods here in Virginia. gunshots ringing off in the background. Nothing bad happens in the state of Virginia.
Yeah, the ghetto that is Richmond, Virginia.
There are 2 gun stores right next to each other in Stafford.
The ghetto that is Richmond, Virginia. Yes, people, Richmond, Virginia is the ghetto.
Yeah,
it's the ghetto.
You want to know what's underrated ghetto?
What?
Just like, well, no, not anymore. Not anymore.
What?
No. It's still ghetto. I like how Woodbridge said no.
We're not ghetto.
Get all of those niggers out of our neighborhood, and they are all them Spanish people parked right there in Dumfries. Dumfries shouldn't be as ghetto as it is,
but it is.
How is Dumfries toe-to-toe with Capitol Heights? That makes no sense. That makes no
I
sense.
give shit to ABC stores, and yeah, I'm going to North Carolina where there's ABC stores. So
have fun with that shit, nigga. Have fun with that, baby. Hold on. Eric, Chris, you from the country, nigga. What the fuck you worried about ABC stores? You better go to a general store that still sell that shit.
Hey, look.
Nigga, you from a small slave town like I am, nigga. There's one store that does it.
This is actually fitting for the holiday. I think the funniest shit ever that happened during the holidays was going to North Carolina. And because again, some of my family, they're from up here, right? It's Sunday, right? Football's on everything. The first reaction is, man, we need to go to the liquor store. And I'm like, guys, it's Sunday in North Carolina. I don't think there's liquor stores open on Sunday. And the realization kicked in with my uncle's like, fuck.
Yeah.
We got to go to a bar to drink.
No. See, that's when D becomes the asshole. Damn, we can't go to the liquor store. Hey, look, I don't live in a state where Jim Crow laws. D, get the fuck out of here. Look, I'm just saying, nigga. Y'all, you need to come down to North Carolina. You need to get away from slavery. That's what I keep telling y'all.
You gotta give them 2 fingers.
You need to do better with your life.
Or you never know, depending on where you are. If you go down to the general store, they might have a case. Not sure the brand. Don't go there expecting Modelo or anything.
Nah, that's gonna be Milwaukee's best, and you know it.
Hey, look, my parents live down the street from
those gonna be natty. Those gonna be natty lights, and you know it.
My folks live down the street from a general store. My cousins, when they come there and it's late at night and they don't feel like driving to Charlotte Hall and the general store is open, the closest you're gonna get to some vodka is New Amsterdam. That's the only one you're gonna get. New Amsterdam or Seagram's. That's it.
They're gonna roll right into that general store.
Sir, y'all red state and all the factories are shut down. You run into
a general store like, God, they still make you?
Thank you. Right? Thunderbird, holy shit.
You beat me. I was about to say, you got a case of Thunderbird in the bag if you want. You still got a case of, I got some blue bull back there too. You want to go ahead?
Like Thunderbird, I thought they shut that place down.
Hey, Chris.
Expiration date on them boxes.
Hey, Chris, we got some blue bulls back here too. They warm, but you can buy them if you want them.
People still drink blue bulls? You betcha. It's like, all right.
That is such a Negro drink.
Still Reserve is, but you know.
Still Reserve, I feel like you don't like your body parts if you drink Still Reserve.
Dude, there are 80-year-old men that are still alive drinking Still Reserve.
There are old men still drinking MGDs, all right? Old school MGDs, warm, sitting on the dashboard of the Mercury.
Sociopath behavior.
Nigga, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sociopath behavior drinking warm beer. I'm sorry. Like that's
man. It's already you drinking warm piss water, man. How's life? Anyway.
All right, what we got?
Huh?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's our I was gonna say outside of our our year-end show. I mean, like what's our show like when we come back?
That is still not decided. I'll be real with you. I thought I was going to get to that today to try to make a decision. That I didn't. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Well, you know,
Not
people can roll into the New Year's being surprised.
Yeah, that's probably what I was going to do.
Also, I ain't going to MagFest, so FYI on that. So that definitely.
I'm still laughing about that. I'm still laughing at you.
Do you know there was a chance I was going to go? I was just going to make it me being my son, and I still might do it. But you know what's making me run away from it? I'm gonna have to pay.
Tickets sold out.
No. Even if I did, Chris, even if they weren't sold out, here's me. I'm gonna have to pay $230 something.
You know how many games you can get?
You also got to pay for parking.
That part too.
$20 for parking for all.
And I gotta feed this nigga.
Do you know how many games you can get for $230? That's a lot of Steam games.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to say them Steam sales, son. Holiday season.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey Donovan, so we can go. I can spend $150 on you going to MagFest, all right? Or I can give you this $150 and you can let loose on the PlayStation. What happened to my money? What happened to my money?
Or you could take your sons to round 1 and have a blast for $200 some odd.
Here's the thing. If I take it on you, that wouldn't be a bad
double point Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Right.
I think I need to. Yeah. No, I want to take them there anyway. So no.
You get your money's worth out of that. Food, alcohol, arcade games. It's a great time.
Point is, I need to. Point is though, that one gonna fucking happen. MagFest, man. Next year though, with us doing all that shit, I wanted us to start the year with Metal Gear Solid 5, but I was like, fuck all that shit. I'm gonna hit the random button. So like I said, I still haven't done that yet. So not bad. I just haven't figured it out yet. Yes, I will be doing an anime tomorrow morning. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm fucking watching.
It's a crab bag.
I did not set this up whatsoever.
Fighting?
What I'm doing. No, I don't want to watch Art of Fighting. By the way, I'm going to add my
Virtual Fighter.
I can't find Virtual Fighter. Do you know I can't find it? I can't.
Not even on the bootleg stuff.
I didn't look hard. I didn't look hard enough.
I guarantee you it can be found.
I'm pretty sure the series there was no straight up OVA of the jump. I know it was a series, wasn't it?
I think so. That was Power Stone.
Power Stone.
Power Stone had a series. Virtual Fighter, I believe, had a movie.
It was an OVA.
Yeah, it was an OVA for Virtual Fighter, just like Art of Fighting.
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of the fighting games had OVAs, basically.
I tried to look. I thought Fighting Vipers had one. Fighting Vipers.
No,
I really thought Fighting Vipers had one.
Power Stone was able to rub enough elbows to get, I think, 12 episodes.
I gotta look for that. Wait a minute, really? Power
Jesus
Stone?
Christ! They managed to drag out 12 episodes out of that barely thin ass plot.
Fuck me. Full episodes on YouTube.
The plot of Power Stone, folks, is literally whoever gets the powers gets all the powers, and that's it. And somehow they got 12 episodes.
I will say this for when it comes to Power Stone, the animation is woof.
Oh God, this is Mega Man.
I think it's worse.
Speaking of which, Mega Man's a discotheque.
Oh, yes, but it ain't an OVA. All 36 episodes of Virtual Fighter.
Ooh, there it is. Yep, 36 episodes of Virtual Fighter.
Yep.
No.
Well, only 24 episodes. What, 24?
20. It had been 20.
Y'all love Power Stone? Here's 12 episodes.
Yep.
This anime, no, I see the animation's terrible.
That's what I
you know it's bad, Eris, when they don't shade in the cut, when you can just see the colors and the colors are wrong. That's what I see. Falcon looked like he is off. Oh my God.
Anyways, folks.
I gotta see him. Anyway,
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Whole shebang.
Until the next time, people, we will see you all again.